You showed up just in time. Hmm. Hopefully the lighting's good. I don't know if I'm doing anything right. I don't know. But anyway, hello. Now the question is, which one should I paint? I got 6 of them. So I guess choose a number. Choose a number between 1 through 6, and I'll decide which one it is. 6. All right, we're painting the champion. Good choice. By the way, does the light actually help? It feels like it does. What paint do I need? Okay. This. I can't remember anything. Maybe a little bit. Is it at least better than it was? Oh, dang. You don't think so? Okay, good. And I'm sorry I don't have music today. I don't know why, but they can't make anything simple into like I need to mix this into finding just music you can use without being, half stressed or about being copyrighted. This time should be fun because I have no idea how to paint this guy, or at least what colors I need to use for all of him. But at this point, I don't really care. I will be happy if he comes out looking good. So anyway, how's your guys' day? Why am I even catching up my voice? Good, good. All right. Why is my chat not working? Oh, that is tiny. Oh no, I really messed up my chat. Somehow. Well, that's the thing I'll have to fix again. As per usual. I kind of feel bad for not having music. Because then you're just, if I go quiet, you're just not hearing anything. I don't want you guys to go crazy. Too late. Oh. Well, it was nice knowing you, I guess. Wait, actually, what kind of crazy? Because if it's the good kind of crazy, then I don't care all that much. Both. You are my friend, so yeah, yeah, that's understandable. You know, next time I think I get any type of Black Templars, I may actually coat this thing in gray primer instead of black. You know, actually be smart. Because it is too difficult to see any of this. I think I got them all. Or at least everywhere that needed black. Well, I try to have good ideas every so often. What color should I focus on next? I think I'll go with the white. I want shoulder pads done first. That's probably a good idea. I need to shake that. Yep. So you doing anything fun today other than sit here and watch me paint? Better paintbrush for this. Fun. Ah, that actually reminds me. I still need to get out and actually weed eat our place. Wait, do you have to weed eat a lot of your place, or is it just a lot of mowing? Oh, dang. More mowing. Unless we count the backyard. How bad is the backyard for? Let's not get into the. Okay, yeah. And actually, now here's a question: have you learned anything about the Adeptus Sororitas? While I sit here and try my find a paintbrush that I actually can use. Woman. Yeah, that's about it. Yeah, that's about all of them. There we go. You do gotta spend a little bit of time at least learning the squadron or the group that you're gonna be, getting into. Or you could be as dumb as me and just learn basically every group as much as you can about every group. But I don't think you want to be that dumb. Okay. I don't know how long this will take. Who knows? It might take an hour. Let's hope this only takes an hour. It's gonna get covered in white, so I don't care at this point. Oh, wait, don't you have a lot of poison oak around your house? No. Oh, I thought you did. That's it. Okay. Why does this have to be so? Why does this have to be in such a weird spot to paint? Why don't I have to move? Nope. There. This is a pretty. Yeah, they are. They're a very unique squadron. I'll say that. Especially depending on which group in their uh, deal that you go with. Because I think like each group has its own special rule set as well. Some of them turn into literal angels. Oh yeah, I forgot who it is, but um, yeah, no, there's one character that is like full straight up just unkillable. Or there's one sister that's just straight up unkillable. Like she just keeps getting brought back. And of course, she has two protectors with her that usually end up dying. They survive major injuries just like a bruise. Yeah, they're basically just genetically modified. Wait, are they? They might not be genetically modified, but not like the Space Marines, but they basically ain't human anymore. Hold on. Let me go find my book and actually tell you the name of that lady that's basically unkillable. Somewhere around here, I just don't know where. There it is. I have like the hardest military school in the universe. Ooh. Lucky they get to go to school. Space Marines are just, morphed into whatever. Was that this far in the book? Oh, dang. No, that was a lot. I think. Where is she? Too far. Hold on. Saint Celestine is what her name is. Maybe I can show a picture of her. Less light. But yeah. She can't die, basically. Unless the Emperor, deems it worthy. She just cannot die. You know what? I'm going to keep this close just in case I need to state any other characters. Ugh. I think there is actually one character in. Does every faction have someone who just can't die? There are some who just can't die. I think. Well, okay. Whether it just can't die or pure luck, you have the basically leader of the Death Corps, Lord Marshal Durir. He leads from the front line, and as a note, Death Corps, like the Death Corps, they die almost instantly in a battle. They are basically just cannon fodder. He leads from the front line, and he's survived just wound after wound, and he doesn't die. Whether that be because of the Emperor, like he hasn't been brought back from death, but he's just really lucky right now. Let's see. Is there somebody else? I'm trying to think of somebody else who just cannot die. I mean, you technically could. Oh, right. Oh. You have Dante, the chapter master of the Blood Angels. He's been alive for somewhat. Well, let me see. Well over 1,000 years. Mind you, I think that is the longest living Space Marine up to date right now, or at least that we know of. I kind of feel sorry for him because it's probably really difficult to, go through every single fight, see comrade after comrade die, and then just, oh yeah, no, you ain't dying this go around. Because I think he's somebody else who can get wounded or, like, basically get killed and just kind of respawns. But yeah, to answer your question a little better, not every faction, but a lot of factions have somebody who can't die, whether it be sheer luck or the emperor just doesn't want him to die. I do need to rebuild this. I don't know. I just like, even if a chapter has somebody who can't die, I don't know. What was I going with? I don't remember. I'm into every chapter. So what is the strongest faction? Oh, okay. People might hate me if other people actually watch this, but in all, the strongest faction. Hold on, readjusting the camera. Left. There we go. Is technically the town. They they have the ability to reverse engineer anything basically. Like, their way to defeat dreadnoughts was to just make a version of a dreadnought of them for themselves, and that's it. They are so technically they are the strongest, but at the same time they are the weakest because they only live like 40 years. So, and they've only been around for 600, no, not 600, I think 6,000 years. There's dreadnoughts that have been alive longer than that. Like, I think almost every group has been alive so much longer than them. But out of like each and every like the Imperium of Man, the Xenos, and the Chaos, I have no idea. Like, I really can't say who's the strongest out of each one. But as we all know, the Tower Xeno scum. I really have no idea what else is white on this guy. I'll paint this, I guess. Now, I can technically. The sisters will win. I mean, yeah. Against, like, well, you pit them up against a couple of Marines, they might not, but, Like, not to say that the sisters can't beat a Space Marine, but at the same time, you know, basically genetically modified walking tanks aren't entirely easy to kill. I'm sorry. I mean, if it was against the Tau, more or less, like they lost. They get, mind you, this was only a story I just heard off of Instagram reels, but uh, the Tau had lost three of their mech suits to just a bunch of Kriegsmen. Mind you, the mech suits are supposed to be their version of combating the Space Marines. So I don't know. I don't know. I will say the sisters are strong. Their faith is pure, basically. So I don't know. It just, I think it more just depends on the story. I mean, let's be honest. There's probably, you know, a story out there that has a sister that has killed more Space Marines than anyone else. Well, actually, if you think about it, um, technically every story is canon lore. So you can just make up a story of your own. Now to see if I gave you the idea to make up your own Warhammer story about the Adeptus Sororitas. Well, that's basically what. Well, no, no, hold on. Um, Gods are heresy to the Empire or to the Imperium of Man. How dare you speak in heretic speech? A Chaos Sister. So okay, well the question is, if it's a Chaos Sister, which Chaos God would it fall under? Because no, like there's a few characters in the Chaos that have basically ascended via just the power of one of the Chaos. Shoot, be wrong. Oh man, if you do that, my apologies, but I would have to, you know, to end your heretical life. But it would be cool. Should I write a story? I mean, that is up to you, mi amigo. I don't know. If you want to, go for it, and then post it to Reddit. You know, where all stories can be criticized by people who are critically online. Now the question is this how do I get a canon? Basically, you just have to make it believable that it does follow the general lore that we at least have now. So it's like, you know, I could make a story about, a uh, champion that has won over like 1,000 battles, or not 1,000, because I think then he'd probably become the chapter master. Um, but like he's won over 100, and the emperor has blessed him with yada yada yada, send him on quest, different things, you know, stuff like that. That would probably make it the easiest to get it more canon. Like that's kind of why it's important to learn a lot of stuff beforehand, because there may be something that, due to previous lore, may not work. Yeah, basically. Yeah, you could basically do that. And that would be technically something that nobody could say isn't lore accurate. I don't know how much misinformation I'm spreading about Warhammer, but I don't care. It's fun. Or all I'm saying is true. I don't know. If I'm wrong, then I'm taking you all down. Well, then she would fall under the guise of chaos. Yeah, okay. I guess that would work. Wait, now okay, now here's the question. Where does she get her power? Because if she gets it from the warp, then you're a little screwed. Because then she has the power of chaos. If it's just like raw power, there's really nobody with that raw power. I mean, if you actually write this story, it'd probably be cool. And then I get to see all the people complain, excuse me, technically it's not, you can't do that. I don't know. If but truly, if you are going to write something or at least tell a story, make sure you know a decent portion of the lore. Um, not really, because like technically the Chaos Gods aren't. I actually heard it put perfectly by a YouTuber I like to listen to. Let me actually find his name. Hold on, give me a second. Where is he? Oculus. Was it Oculus? Okay, yeah, it's Oculus Imperia. He's like really good. And I love listening to his stories, or at least him explaining lore and stories, because, but he puts it perfectly. The Chaos Gods aren't Weshhammer right now. I've never heard of him, but I'm anybody who can explain the the lore, sorry, is good enough at that point. But I'll have to try. I'll actually have to listen to Weshhammer. Wes. Is it Westhammer or did you accidentally mistype and say meant Warhammer? Or am I overthinking things? West Ham. Okay. But anyway, sorry. To continue on explaining, he stated it perfectly. Okay, yeah, yeah. They aren't gods. They are simply beings of higher power. Like they can be killed. Like all of the chaos gods can be killed. Simply put, their power though is set to a level of beyond what most people can actually even conceive. So it's kind of one of those, you know, leave it up to your discretion, because like one big part of Warhammer also is that if it's born of the warp, it's born of people's fears. So most of the chaos gods, simply put, are just people's fears manifest. So, the easiest technical way to beat them. Well, my sister's face is so strong, she's immortal, but. She will be there. Yeah, but most people pray to the Emperor. Even though technically he doesn't like to be considered a god. But yeah, no, that's actually a good idea. That's. Because that kind of builds up. In all honesty, the sisters of the her faith comes from the people. Yeah, that's actually a good idea, because the Adeptus Sororitas really needs some love right now, because they have kind of been getting neglected, and they are such a good squadron to have, somebody like that. Like even if it's not the faith that, yeah, But yeah, no, that's a good idea because truly, even if it's not like directly a part of the Sisters of Sorority or the sorority, the Adaptus Sororitas, they still need some love. Like you are basically giving homage to them in a weird way. I mean, you could actually technically still leave her to be a part of the Imperium because technically the Emperor will give you powers and make you immortal beyond what you want to be immortal, but you know, I will leave that up to you because it is your story. I think I'm spending way too much time on this. I think I might have to just let it dry out. Holy smokes, we have 2 viewers? Where's the second viewer? Wait, if it's somebody I know, I'm gonna be mad. It'd be nice to have somebody new. Let's see. What? Yo, what's up? Uh, what's up, Kirby? Sorry, eyesight's bad and names aren't good. Just painting while streaming it. Ah, sick. Ugh. Wait. What faction are you painting? Gold. Wait, is this my bad paint? Gosh, dang it. Okay, you know what? I'm getting rid of this paint. Hold on. Gotta get other paint. Nope, that's none of this one. Right? Nope. Oh. Huh. I have skin color for some weird reason. Where's my gold? You know what? That's not the right one. Tyranids and Sisters. I'm paying Trench Crusade. Oh, sick! I've been hearing a bit about Trench Crusade. Is it okay? How good is it? Because I am curious about getting into Trench Crusades. I've just not, looked into it. That's even worse. Sorry, I talk to myself. So if you ever hear me whispering, don't question it. My old paint is better. No, never mind. Okay. It's good. I like the mechanics a lot. Did a narrative campaign for. Oh, nice. Ooh, that paint everywhere. Okay, question: is it hard to get into? Because how I may not get into the figurines, but is it easy to pick up on the main lore of everything? I'd say so. They're still developing, but they have is really good. They have some Blacklight also to help it. Ooh, nice. Okay. I will have to try and get into it more often because I keep seeing clips of it, and it's like it always just looks so cool. But I don't know. I've always been a little hesitant on getting into new lore because with my stupidity, I always model count is small. You can do a small game with 4 or 6 models if you want to feel it out. Oh dang! So it okay. Dang. I can't get into it. I'm already wasting enough money on Warhammer. I have to be. I do have to be careful. Because if I get too into it, I can guarantee I'm going to start buying everything, or at least anything I can buy. I've already spent enough money on. Oh man, you gotta get a. Yes, I do have to get a third job. The company is cool with third-party printing, but I get there's a lot of games I want to get in stores. I know it wouldn't stop there. Yeah, yeah. I like one of these days I may actually like show off the small shelf I have of just all Warhammer stuff. Like it's not much, but more recently I've gotten into buying more of these guys. But yeah, third party printing that would be awesome. Huh? I don't know. Maybe I'll have to do. I'll have to get into it. I'll have to see. It would be nice to get into something a little new. That's the gold. Actually, would you recommend any like because I know there's like groups and stuff. Which group would you recommend to at least like start off with on learning lore? I guess I don't know. Steady hands, please guide me. Everyone, everyone like the Christians with walking. Oh, heretic wise, everyone loves the artillery witch. Okay, Antioch. Okay, I hold on. Let me write that down. Sticky notes. Uh, spell? Nope. Okay, I did spell that right. Yes, the artillery. Yeah, Sid, thank you so much for actually giving me some extra stuff to learn about. Now I can actually spend more of my time doing nothing of importance. You want? I can't go shopping. Sadly, I have to deal with my niece and nephew. Saturday, we're kind of babysitting them from Saturday to Sunday. Well, actually, wait, no, no. Yes, I can go. I forgot. They're leaving. They're leaving Sunday, after, right after church. So yes, more than happy to join. And note, if you make a character that looks really, really good out of clay, I'm going to be very mad. So that means I've spent them plus well over about 200. Guess what? What? Because I ain't guessing. Trust me, you don't want my guessing. Sick, man. Okay, wait. Where to? I don't know yet. Oh man, that's awesome. Okay. Oh yeah, no, I am not. No, that is awesome. Hopefully things work out. Just for yeah. Ah. Well, I mean, with how you and her have kind of like reacted to each other. Well, yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, yeah. But with like how you two have interacted, at least from what I've seen, I mean, I don't, I can't really foresee her not considering pursuing something in the future. No, wait. She okay? So she asked you, or you asked her? Sorry, I'm probably misread. All right, no, she asked you. Okay, never mind. Don't ask her. Am I stupid? Okay, yeah. Man, awesome. I can't really give you any pointers for anything, obviously, since, all the pointers I gave you was simply trying to talk to her, or was put into you getting you to talk to her. But so good luck on the rest of on everything past this point. Randomly texted her phone. I go on hike. She said Maverick has to work, so she can't go. Hey, that's awesome. You'll definitely have to tell me how it goes. Now things go quiet because I have nothing to talk about. I'm sorry. Let's see. I'm trying to think of some advice to give you, but at the same time, I just don't know any. Well, plus, you've dated somebody already, so it doesn't really matter all that much. Last couple of minutes, I wasn't listening. Sorry, I was texting. Oh, I didn't. I barely said anything. I'll be honest. No, I kind of suck at conversation. So I don't know. I was just trying to figure out advice to give you. Don't worry, I didn't say anything because I can't give you any, or at least haven't come up with anything. I don't know. At this point, like best I can give you is maybe talk with her. I don't know how helpful that'll be, but just talk with her. She wanted to go on a hike right now. No. So okay, I can give good advice. It may be advice that people already know, but hey, it's still advice. Oh, some flaws in this. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. I'm afraid. Yeah, you do. Wait. Do you have your permit? Because I mean, if you have your permit, just start driving with, driving with your mom every so often. Yeah, just start. Okay, start driving with your mom every so often. That's all you gotta do. I know how to drive. Then go take the test. It trust me. Like, you just walk in. I've been trying. It's not that difficult. Oh, right. Well, no, yeah, sorry. I forgot. It would be that car. Huh. Hey. Oh, to ask me. Hmm. I mean, you could try maybe like when I know a little more experience though. That just comes with the driving. Like especially where you live, you want help, dude. I am not giving you my car. I'm not like yeah. I will trust you with my money. I will trust you with my bank account. I will trust you with 1,000 things. I ain't trusting you with my car. No, like I said, I don't trust you with my car. I don't know. Maybe. Wait, I'll have to look up the laws. Okay, because I don't. Well, I mean, I don't entirely hate you. It's more of like a loathing more than anything, you know. You have to be 20. Okay, but do I have? But who? Uh, Weirdly enough, cops care. They weirdly are very strict on laws. You know, for some weird reason. Yeah, I would say because I don't know the rules on whether or not I can actually technically be teaching you to drive. Because don't you have to be like a family member, or can it just be a 21-year-old adult? You technically can't. Well, yeah, I'm not 21 yet, but okay, we only need to wait until September. It's fine. But still, does it have to be family, or can it be just somebody else? On my license at the end of the month. Okay, it can be somebody else. As much as we break the laws as it is, I don't know. Like with driving, I don't I don't know. I really just can't trust it. this technique's working. Haha. I've never tried this technique, so this is awesome. Sweet. Yeah, no, I wish I could help. I mean, it doesn't matter too terribly much. Well, kind of. Technically, I never agreed to helping you until I was 21. So all is well. All is well. Let's see how badly I can mess this up. Oh, I didn't mess it up at all. Yes, that was actually the part I was dreading the most. So to show what I did. Hold on. Once it focuses, I don't think it's gonna show very well. There. Ah, too much shine. I got words. I have words and that was I've never actually tried that technique. I just saw it once, barely remembered, and said, "Yeah, that's good enough." Sick. All right. Well, now that I have that in my belt, I don't know why, but I feel like I've spent way too much time focusing on stuff that on this character that I don't have to focus on. What was I planning on? Why did I need gold? There's nothing here that needs gold. I am stupid. I know it is. Ah, my wrist. I snapped, crackled, and popped my wrist. Oops. I think I added too much Y. I do that. I have heard your bones snapple and crack. It's creepy. No. Ooh, no, 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 no. 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 I ruined it. The only thing I got for being like, nah, I'm trying to like paint over this. I probably should have painted the silver in first. But there are ways around this, thankfully. I just need to thicken up the paint. Because I don't want to accidentally like mess up the words. Though I can just redo them. I just don't want to take the time to sit here and focus on very minute details. Still, my jaw pops sometimes. I think, okay, I don't know if this is true or not, but I think my jaw actually might be out of place. Because, like, if I move it wrong, it just pops. Or, not even wrong, it just pops sometimes. If I just move it, it's like, it gets annoying. But just wait until you guys turn 20. Everything will pop. Next year, yeah. And I'm 3. Oh, yeah. Obviously. Yeah, you ain't gonna be a part of the 20 club for a while, bub. And trust me, it's actually really not all that it's really looked out to be. It kind of sucks, in all honesty. "3 years, 1 day." Oh, yeah. Today's your birthday, isn't it? Or maybe, oh, no, that was yesterday. If I missed it, happy birthday or something. I don't know. And if I'm completely wrong, well, that's what being a friend is all about. So your birthday was yesterday. Well, now that I know your birthday, I'm gonna hold on to that and make fun of you every time, every birthday. So you're welcome. Yeah. Well, wait. Hey, I'll probably forget it by like in an hour. And technically, are you sure you know my birthday, bub? Because note, I lied to you 3 times in a row about when my birthday was, and you believed each time. 45 minutes time. Please. It's probably about 50 that I will forget it. I know. Oh, yeah, you know it. But I'm not telling you right now. So you're just gonna go through all of the months now? August? No, that's the rest of my family, and no, it's not September 19th. It's humorous that my almost like all of my family is split into two different months. One is August and one is my birthday. Oh, well, he knows that it's later in the year. Oh wait, August is right before September. Never mind. Ah, gosh dang it. And you never will find out when it is. But there will be signs of when I turn 21. What if I just Googled it? You can't just Google it. Actually, you maybe. Okay, try it. I'm actually curious if you can Google my my birthday. Wait, you're not on famous birthdays? Not yet. At least I'd hope not, and really ever. I don't know. It's kind of one of those things that it's like I don't know. I don't really want to be that famous that everyone knows my birthday. It's like, hold on, I only found court case. I mean, wait, for people with my name? Dang. People are putting my name to shame or something. Whatever. I don't know. Oh wait, do I want this? It's technical. That's a layer. Hold on. I'm trying to find a color gray and I can't find it. That's technical. What's this? That's contrast. Gosh dang it. Alright. A little bit of mixing, I guess. Now the question is, what are the court cases about? Hold on, I gotta paint this guy's butt. Probably. No, you probably shouldn't say that on stream. Yeah, I did. He was super awesome. I liked him. He was friendly. Congratulations, that'll never happen. Who knows? Who knows? Maybe he might come back one day. I don't know. Don't destroy my dreams, all right? Yeah, I think I'm almost done with this guy. Actually, just need to add non-oil. Actually, has anybody texted me in this time period? Nothing of importance. Oh, actually, I know. I'm sorry. I'm taking forever. But since Bub actually just joined, you know, we're this is what we're working with. Nope, we gotta go that way. The Emperor's Champion. He's looking mighty snazzy, I dare say. Yeah, thankfully for now, meh. Really? See, this is why I loathe you. Yeah. What next? Are you gonna tell me it was a bot or something? Or was that all just a figment of my imagination? It's fine. We didn't say where. Well, I did ask, but besides, people have mentioned worse. At least on this stream. Well, sorry, not on this stream. Well, I mean, yeah. I just noticed I missed a couple of details. So, liking me, I have to do that. You know what? That might not work. Hold on. Gold. A little bit of gold. By the way, Mystery Productions, thank you so much for getting me this light. It's so nice. Like, I can actually see things. Now I'll just need a better camera. So, you know, chop chop, I guess. Okay. Is there anything else I need to do? I don't think so. But there's actually technically two other things I need to grab. Hold on. Now, onward to the most annoying part. There is Thunder. Oh, did I accidentally put Thunderhawk in there? I might have. Yeah, I knew what you meant. I don't know. It's something called an eye spring. So I have no idea. Not sponsored, but oh yeah, it's a webcam. But I don't know. I just would like something with better quality. Dang, I think I got. It sucks. Did you get a Razer webcam? How much are they? Probably not one. Depending upon how much they are, maybe. I messed up. I got mine for 30. It's not terrible. Sorry, I may be quiet for this part. This kind of requires a lot of focus. My focus need more focus. Yeah, that looks terrible, but you know what? I don't care. $30 in eBay? Okay. That's not bad. It's also dull as another like. Oh, that's sick. Yeah, but then I'd have to stop using this one. And I don't want to. Probably better than that. How dare you? And plus, mind you, camera quality not good. So see, you hurt Mystery Productions' feelings. I'm sorry this is taking longer than I expected. As long as it doesn't rain. I don't know. Where I live, it's perfectly sunshiny here, so you know what? It's good enough. The trim is all done. Now I just need to add his eyes. And the little... that's Oregon. Yeah. Well, I mean, Oregon, I swear, Oregon is like its own little ecosystem about half the time. Because it's like, you could go to the coast and it's just downpouring. Then you hit, middle Oregon and it's like, oh yeah, perfect weather. And then you hit, the high desert and it's just cold. All right. Oh yeah, it's perfect. I think the lovely thing about Oregon. But I think as far for oh wait, no, hold on. Have to add this. It's too important not to add. Mm. Chocolatey fudge. Okay. So that I found a skull, so I have to paint it. Hold on. I know I technically don't have to, but I could care less. All right, perfect. Now add contrast and maybe added a little too much. Hold on. Okay. Now, what little emblem should I add? 'Tis the true question. I don't know technically what emblem would actually work for him. That I hate you. I was thinking like one of these little crests. I don't know. Yeah, I know. I know you know. But still, which one? Should I do this? This one? Oh wait, or should probably just look up what a champion would wear as a crest. But this one. Okay, good. I'm glad we agreed. All right. I don't have any clean water. You know what? That's fine. I will probably regret this later, but I don't care. Why, Captain? Why? No, not dabbing. Dabbing was for the 2016. And another cat in a box. Why are you going emojis? Peace. You better not be leaving. You too. Sending emojis and why penguin crying and waving? Are you leaving? We don't question the stuff. These weird signals are strange to me. What do they mean? Hey, I haven't done anything wrong. I don't deserve the red card. Alright, now let's see if I can get this thing on. Without any problems. Wait. Oh yeah. I got it. Haha. Ugh. Pretty good. I see that you found the emojis, and I take it you really like them. Just bored. Well, I'm sorry that I'm not more entertaining. Besides, I'm almost done. I know I said that, probably about 3 hours ago, but hey, I think this is where I call it. It's looking pretty good. Our Emperor's champion looks like he is fit to go into war. Ugh. But anyway, so it's a good day. Very good day. Just thank you all for watching. I will see you all later. And goodbye.